Hi there, it's Kelly Resendez. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk all things abundance mindset and world positive leadership. So I want to talk today about people pleasing because this is something that can hold our careers and our lives back, and most all of us do it. So what is people pleasing? People pleasing is really where we are trying to make other people happy. We are trying to focus on what they need rather than what we need. We spend so much time and energy trying to gain significance or approval or justify our worth. And it is an absolute, I'm gonna just say it, waste of time. Now, we can please other people, but it shouldn't be our focus. Our focus should be adding value, doing our best, really just being authentically ourselves rather than selling our soul in order to make other people happy. So what does this look like for most of us? The first thing that we need to do is just see where it shows up in our life. It could be with our parents, it could be with our relatives, it could be with our boss, our coworkers, our life partner, our kids. We want to find out, where are we trying to please other people the most? Now, in my own life personally, and I've shared this on this channel if you caught it, I was always trying to prove my worth to my mom. And until she was diagnosed with dementia in 2002, I spent an incredible amount of time doing it. And once I stopped, it literally just shifted my whole life. So I don't want you to wait until something happens where you really just see how this shows up in your own life. I want you to just stop and take inventory right away and just really be able to notice where this might show up for you and how you can overcome it. So the first thing that you want to do is really see where it shows up in your life. Does it affect how you share things with your parents? Does it affect how you show up in work with your kids, with your partner, with your friends? And really just start to notice, where do I lose myself? And the reason why you want to do this is when we're so focused on people pleasing, we're helping other people achieve their goals and their life vision. And most of the time we're abandoning ourselves and our own vision and our own goals. So then challenges with people pleasing that you can really think about is we will use so much more energy trying to please other people rather than authentically showing up as who we are. If we're having to worry all the time about being enough, proving our worth, any of these things, we are going to lose so much energy. So what does that mean to you? If you don't have energy, you're not going to be able to live your best life. Energy is one of those main areas that we need an abundance of so that we can go tackle some of those, bigger ideas that we have, so that we can show up more boldly, so that we have the energy to be able to take care of our physical well-being, show up for our families, and really be there to support them. The other challenge with people pleasing is that we can spend a lifetime basically in this state of fight or flight because we're trying to make someone else happy. Now, I notice this a lot in relationships, or a relationship between, you and your boss or somebody that maybe is running your company, is that we can just be in this state of absolute confusion every day. We are in this state of just, I need to make them happy. I've tried everything. We're adapting. We're just trying to do things differently so that we can make this other person happy, when in all honesty, it is not our responsibility. Pleasing other people is a prison. Like, it is a prison that will keep you in a slave to whatever it is that you believe that you can do. It is their responsibility to be happy. It is their responsibility to articulate clearly maybe what you need to be doing so that you aren't constantly in this place of wondering. And so people pleasing, I know for myself, showed up in many different forms. Like I shared, showed up a lot with my mom, showed up a lot with my kids as well, where I wanted my kids to love and like me. Well, when you really think about it, like, we don't need to work that hard to be able to do that. So we want to make sure that we start to notice how it shows up. So how do we, once we have this awareness, how do we stop? The first thing that I would tell you is learn how to move slower. So how does this look? Like before you say yes to something, before you put energy into something, really just analyze it a little bit. Like think about it. Am I just trying to make this other person happy or please someone else? Or is this really what I want to do? If you slow down, you will start to notice that you are saying yes to things that are really a maybe or a no. And when I noticed this in my own life, holy moly, did I get so much time back. Where I used to believe I didn't have enough time to do everything that I loved, when I stopped saying yes to the maybes or I kind of want to do it, and I only said yes to the things that were like, hell yeah, that is really what I want to do, it changed everything. So you will get an abundance of time and energy back when you start to notice these things. So again, we want to use the awareness, we want to slow down and just not commit to things before we're really ready to fully commit to something. And then realize that you don't need to be anything other than you, and do the things that authentically are within your, skill set and everything that you're great at in order to please other people. But you are gonna have to speak up a little bit and set some boundaries. So when it comes to boundaries with people pleasing, you can set your own. You don't even need to tell anybody. You can just start to set your own boundaries. Like, I'm not gonna say yes to things before I give myself maybe 24 hours to let myself think about them. Or you might need to set some boundaries with other people and let them know, like, hey, I've noticed that I've been really putting your priorities above my own, and I need to hold myself accountable. So you might notice some change coming up, and I just want to make you aware of it. So it's up to you how you want to do it, but really have that awareness and then slow down a little bit and set some really good boundaries for yourself personally, and you'll start to see that your people-pleasing tendencies are gonna go down a lot, and it's gonna open you up to a lot more time and energy to be able to go after your goals and your vision for how you wanna feel. So if this video resonated with you, share it, like it, comment, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.